There's my war game. Alright. We're gonna play some Italy. A preview version. I should probably get a disclaimer up there. Where's my disclaimer? Is this my disclaimer? Nope. Is this my disclaimer? Nope. That is my disclaimer. There you go. Put it somewhere down there. Alright. Now, welcome to the stream, this Italy preview stream. I almost said Greyhound preview stream, but that would obviously be wrong. I will not show VMP2. Who dares at me? Picture used right. Yeah. Hold on. I'll send it to you. Remind me later. Yeah. Technically, everything is subject to change, but I wouldn't expect much, if anything, to change. But let's just quickly build a deck live on stream. It's just to unspec for now. Maybe we'll do a spec later. Um, Italy does get 15% availability bonus, which is worth noting, and of course, no coalition. What do I think is the most OP unit in Italy? That is, it depends. Do you mean when you play Italy, or do you mean the most OP unit that this nation adds, and taking all decks, i.e., mixed blue moto, that have access to it into account, right? For example, something like Fanteria di Linea 90 and Centauros, I think they're fine in Italy, but they are so much stronger in mixed blue because they offer a lot of power for those decks that they before often didn't get. When we just take a look at the entire Italy deck itself, I think the strongest unit is the automatic actually. The thing with Fanteria di Linea 90 is as strong as they are obviously easily the best 15-point line infantry in the game for pretty much any situation. Not all technically, but pretty much. Then what did I start a sentence? Right, it's incredibly strong. However, Italy still lacks some stuff, right? They have no IFVs, for example, right? You very often just need additional vehicles to support your infantry, and that is more annoying than it sounds. Because, for example, it's more expensive because IFVs tend to get a price reduction compared to what they would cost if they weren't an IFV, etc., etc. So I think just for Italy itself, the unit is actually not as OP. Actually not as OP. The problem is this unit in mixed blue, in my eyes. Either way, let's build this deck, right? What I like to run is the M577. It's reasonably survivable and infantry CV. You get 5 of them instead of 4 because of the availability bonus. And then a 30 points supply cost. I don't run FOBs at the moment. I'm a bit experimenting, you'll see. Infantry-wise, LP 90 are almost a must. 15 men, MG3, and the Folgore, which is 1400 meters, 18 AP launcher, or recoilless rifle. Incredibly strong. What do you think about the HMS in the vehicle type for 30 points? That isn't the it. Hold on. What do you think about the HMS in the vehicle type for 30 points? Isn't that the Italian IFE? It is not an IFE because you don't get infantry with it. You have to buy it on its own. Of course, you know, this is the type of unit that you would get with your infantry very much, or is kind of like an IFV, but it's you don't want it to fight at close range unless you're specifically exclusively fighting vehicles, because it doesn't have the suppression and DPS that autocannons get. Especially, obviously, it can't shoot at helicopters. Alpine 90 are really good. I don't actually think they're as crazy in mixed blue. You get them in Mech, but they only get a bad 5-pointer, and blue Mech is, I think, a lot less of an issue nowadays. Blue Moto is the big deal here. And in Moto, you only get them with the Chinook. So, I think these guys, I think at first glance, you might think that these guys are like crazy for mixed blue, but I think they're just alright. Again, they're not saying they're not good in blue Mech, but I think blue Mech is much less of an issue than it was before. Blue Moto is I think, the crazy thing to look out for now. I do like a card of Kolmoskin, because this deck actually kind of sometimes struggles with infantry grinds, and I like to run a card of them. Plus, they'll be my wheel infantry, because LPD90 only come in transports. I've tried those CSR M18s, you know, the very low caliber recoilless rifle with 1.5 HE and low AP but good RPM. They're fun in mech or infantry or decks with lots of slots, but I think in unspec hard to fit in. They don't really fill an important role. Volgore are just good. I've seen someone say that they are better than Tanke Shasho. And on the unit itself basically is. But I think one very important thing to keep in mind is, for these recoilless rifle squads, The Tankeshaj will still get better availability, and the training is not irrelevant, but not as big of a deal. So I think they are not as much of an upgrade as people might think. Plus, of course, Tankeshaj will get IFVs and such as transports, right? Banderie de Linea is just amazing spam infantry. Keep in mind, you could take an availability penalty in the Camellino Mark III. So I'm gonna take them in the base one. Also, my voice is dying. Banderia de Linea 90, kind of a must-have. I actually take them up with it. You don't need to. Due to the way transports work, they don't actually take a penalty. Because if they were to take a penalty, then let's say to 1612, then these guys would also be 1612, and at that point it would be useless transport for these guys. Guastatori, your flamethrowers, Lagunari, they're line infantry, 15 men, which is pretty funny. Maro 90, your marines. But I'm not gonna take any arrived infantry. Those are your airborne and motor squads. I'm gonna take a Milan 2 squad. In the Milan, actually. Sorry, in the Fiat. How could you allow Eugen to nerf the automatic and the automatic DLC? I do speak a bit of Italian, yes. I can pronounce a lot of stuff, but I wouldn't know the meaning of almost anything. I could not hold a conversation, let's put it that way. Reservisti are just your basic reservists and just the M113, so 1 armor. Otangas have 2. Alright, yeah. The Volgore has actually an increased aim time. Can you tell us what unit names mean? No. Well, CSR is C stands for cannon. It might just be Canona or something. Sensor, it literally means recoilless gun, right? C stands for the gun, the cannon. Sensor means without, and R for recoil. This literally means light infantry. I think those might literally mean paratroopers, but I don't know. So, some of them are self-explanatory, right? Riservisti. Alright. So I don't take an MLRS, at least for now. Instead, I'd like to spam like 2 cards of this motor, right? It's pretty funny. Automatic, I think, is a must. The CDAM is honestly pretty good. The CDAM is a funny one. It's pretty decent. It's solid. It's great. But it got nerfed like 3 times during testing. Canone senza rinculo. Yeah, exactly. Literally a cross rifle. Alright, thank you. This got nerfed like 3 times during testing. It started out so busted, just soloing any plane that flew over it. It was crazy good. It is basically a tracked buff 3, not buff 30, because the buff 30 actually has a lower rate of fire than the buff 3. And then sometimes I'm never sure, do I want the Spada Ass Bite for something weird? Or the Hawk 2, because against certain decks, and with certain I mean specifically US, having the Spada as your longest range airplane AA, when your ASFs are not so great, can be very annoying. But it is wheeled and pretty affordable. Tanks, Arietta is kind of a must because the next best thing is an 040 Mark III, which is a solid tank, but you don't want this as your best tank. The other 040s are pretty decent. I hate how they all have pretty much the same unit card. It annoys me, but what can you do? And the Mark III even get 2 MGs, which is nice. So they have 10 RPM. They're basically Leopard 1s. Is Ariete the worst quote-unquote super heavy? Basically. It is fine for its cost, but it does have pretty low side armor, right? If it has just... its closest comparison would be the 121. Which has better side armor, for example. A bit more speed. Better stabilizer. But I think especially the side armor you can definitely notice. Because 6 means you get 1 shot by 20 AP. 9 means you get 1 shot by 23 AP heat. What does this mean? Just like with the Leclerc, a spike to the side will 1 shot you at full HP. And that is a big deal. Oh god, where's the deck? Where is it? There it is. Alright. M47 is pretty funny. It's a decent tank. Yugoslavia has it as well. A decent like close range fire support. 50 cal is good. 3HE is nice. This is nice. It's basically a Hera, but I think it might have better rockets, and the Hera might only have 12, not 14. It's also very good optics. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Should have emptied the deck list. That's what all those clicks, the clicking you heard just before I shared the screen were. I was starting to delete decks, then I was like, that's too many decks to delete. I don't want to I don't want to have you listen to all of this. It comes to win, they're basically your balanced mag lands. They are unprototyped, but I don't think they're gonna be that much of an issue in Blue Moto, which is pretty much the main deck where they could, outside of Italy, be an issue. I think Blue Moto is gonna have actually trouble fitting this in. You see, in my opinion, a maximum of one card of them in Blue Moto. But it's gonna be tough to fit everything into Blue Moto Recon type. Especially because of the Centauro Recon. I'm actually not even gonna put it into this deck. I find it very hard to fit in. Because you have the Fiat 60mm. Which is an HVMS but on wheels, right? And the HVMS gun now gets HE. And this can be incredibly strong. I think this I don't know if it is, I don't know the consensus, but I think this is like a sleeper hit of this deck. This is crazy good. Why take Royka when Centauro exists? Yeah. We tried our best. Like, you know, people will, as they always do, it's because different opinions. Same with the patch notes. People will, of course, complain about certain things, and as I and others had influence on what Eugen did with this DLC, might blame us, but plenty of things were out of our control, and so was trying to prototype the Centauros, unfortunately. We tried to get them prototyped, but yeah, it just didn't happen. I might put in 5th card here, I'm not sure yet. Centauro here is a must. C1 1360. I'm not sure if it's a must, but it's just neat. And then those direct fire mini MLRSs. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. Funnily enough, I find them actually much stronger against vehicles than infantry. It's at least when infantry is in towns. Against infantry in towns, it doesn't really do a whole lot. But against stuff in the open or forests or just vehicles, this thing is so good. It is so good. Keep in mind, it does have a long aim time of like 6 seconds or something. This went through a lot of variations. Lots of testing. Because originally, this was 1400 meters, just like the Bov Rakatash was. And it was useless. Just like the Bov Rakatash was useless, right? And I found it a shame that they would just sit here being useless. One alternative idea was to reroll them, or at least one of them, into like a 2000 meter mini 1 or 2 HE MLRS. Would also have been very, very fun, honestly. Which was denied. And then we thought, how could we make this useful? Then we found some stuff basically showcasing, hey, 1400 meters range is way too little. You can definitely buff this to 2.5 kilometers. And basically have this like a pretty long range, but direct, you need line of sight. Direct fire ground-based rocket pod. And it's a lot of fun. I don't think it's busted at all. If it is, it's a prototype, so who cares? But it's such a fun unit. I love it. The Ito on the AR-76 is honestly also pretty good. Wait, what? I didn't realize there's like a is it like the reload tube or something? I never noticed that. That's actually pretty cool. The AR-76 is a pretty good cheap because it's so fast, right? Like, I kind of want to fit 4 things in here. Right. Basically, 3 of us 4 helicopters are good. This one is... I mean, it is only 25 points. So if you run a fob, I guess it's actually not that bad. If you like, can keep them alive and keep rearming them, sure. This one is pretty good for 40 points. Just to deal with IFVs or like deal damage to medium tanks. It's fast. It has 6 HP, which is good. And Ito is just pretty consistent. Got plenty of them. Magusta is a decent TOW2 carrier. Medium optics, 8 HP. It doesn't have a lot of rocket pods. It doesn't have a gun, but it has good survivability and speed and such. And the CBD is just a great AA hero. I'll run both of the Mangustas just because people probably want to see the fancier helicopters. There's nothing to AI, no. Also, Rico's rifle chip is pretty basic. Just the M40 Rico's rifle, which I think half of Blue 4 gets. And yeah, same speed. Like basic speed, I mean 70 km/h. If it was 120, it would be very neat. Because then the Wombat would be the recoilless rifle chip with the great range, and this would be the speedy recoilless rifle. That would be pretty cool, honestly. Planes, I never feel comfortable with the plane type, and I think that's good because I think that generally means there's like no, this is the best plane type, which is always good. There are of course some planes that one might consider useless, as there is with Wargame, because sometimes Eugen decides to include units for be the reason that you can fill an air tab for specialization, or that you can have subplanes in Cat C, which is fine and all, but just due to the nature of realism or authenticity or whatever you want to call it, there's not much to be done for certain planes to be, let's say, useful in anything goes matches, which is like 80% of the Wargame matches, right? Such like this G91, which, I mean, it's 4 small bombs, 75 km/h, 0% ECM. It's like, but honestly, like, this isn't great either, but I think it's usable. I think only the G91s are truly like, bruh. The rest is actually pretty okay. F104S is kind of on the brink. I think if they had a gun, or if it came through an elite, maybe, I'm not sure, but then it might be too spicy as well. You don't get a GBU on the Harrier, no, but you get the GBU on the Ghibli. The Ghibli gets the paveways. The Ghibli is essentially a Cheetah D2. The same ECM, same speed, same loadout, basically. I think the Cheetah has like Pythons, which I think they're a bit better. They have like 5 HE. But yeah, this is more or less a copy of that. It used to have 2 10 HE bombs, which was just bruh. But I think it was just a mistake on Eugen's part or something. Harrier is pretty decent as well. 2 on veteran for 30 AP. Good ECM, okay speed. Imagine if the G91 got AA missiles. Honestly, if this thing had 2 AA missiles, it would still be bad. You know why? Because it has Brownings. It has those 50 cals, which are so much worse than something like Vulcan. Right? They don't have full HE. They have, yeah, they're so much worse actually now. It would need a twin defa like the G91Y, but then the G91Y is also 900 km/h, which is usually not ideal for Helo Hunters. F104 accuracy 40%, yeah, those are some pretty low tier AIM 7s. It is like the US Harrier, but it doesn't have a gun, and it might have worse AIM 9s. There's a slight difference. It doesn't have the gun, and it has worse AIM 9s, yeah. Same AGMs, same speed and ECM, yeah. But also a bit cheaper as a result. I have to find this tag again. I'm sorry, Greyhound, for having you wait. I'm sorry. So yeah. So you have the 2 Asas, which are very similar, same ECM. Obviously, all F104s are now 1000 km/h. Asa1 is semi-active, Asa2 has Fire and Forget. Asa1 comes 3 on veteran, Asa2 comes 2 on elite. Both missiles, both medium range missiles have 6. The medium range missiles are exactly the same, except that this one is Fire and Forget, right? They both have AIM 9 ILs. It's kind of a, I feel like if you run one ASF only, you should run the ASR2, I think, between the two. If you run 2 kinds of ASFs, I think the ASF1 might be better, because then having 3 secondary ASFs is really, really nice. Why aren't they as good as the Fin Mech? Well, because this is a different missile. It's an Italian missile. indigenous, whatever the word is. And it's not on the same level as an M120, and I think that's good. If it is for 60% ECM and 7,700 meters range, like the R77s and the M120, and then there's 2 more that are even worse or even better, it would be boring. I think it's better that way. It's also not a salvo, that's true. It doesn't fire both at the same time like the Fin Mech does. That is important to know. This is more like a Yak 1-for-1, but you lose 10% ECM on both missiles, you lose 5 HE here, you have no gun, you have less ECM, but you get on elite, yada yada yada. Tornadoes, we have a cluster tornado, C tornado, and ace F tornado. This is basically a tornado F3, but 10% less ECM. I think for starters, let's go tornado and ace R1. And then Harrier for our anti-tank. F-104G as bomber. And the seaplane. Inspired by your talks about rifles last video, I have a question. Did you make any video about difference between rifles? No, I have not. Maybe I should. But as a rule of thumb, I would say up until shock, you want battle rifles. Carbines are always basically straight up better versions than assault rifles. I think on shock, battle rifles are still better though. From elite onwards, you want carbines or SMGs. Or assault rifles, I guess, but SMGs especially are really good on elites. You watched all of it 3 times of the YouTube. Oh, you poor soul. You poor soul. Why did you do that to yourself? Okay, this will be our deck. If you could give Italy a coalition, who would you clump them with? Whatever would give the least to this deck, because this deck is fine as it is. It doesn't need a coalition. So whichever nation would give the least stuff to it. It might be Italy, because they already have the automatic, so second card wouldn't be a big deal. So I would say Denmark, just so Italy doesn't get a huge power spike. What would they get? Block 15 would be a great ASF. Yeah, they wouldn't get much, and I think that would be ideal. Italy does not get any ships or anti-ship planes. The only naval stuff in here is the ground units that get with the transport. It's the wrong Italy deck. I'm not sure if it would be a better Eurocore, I think. They still, because they would still lack a lot of wheeled assets that, for example, France gives Eurocore, especially something, especially Le Crotal and VAB T20 with Eric's, I think you would definitely miss. What would be a stronger Eurocore would be France and Italy. People have been asking for that, and that shit would be so busted. Germany plus Italy, it would definitely give Eurocore a run for its money, but I'm not sure if it was from the get-go be better. Because you would still like the helicopter type Tigers, for example, you'd select something like a Panther. I'm not sure if it would really be better. In terms of when it comes to like grinding in like mech-based maps, yes. However, if you're more open maps, then I think France and Germany would be better. Just because France is such an underrated nation, in my opinion. I think people just always say Eurocore for a good reason over France. But I think if Eurocore didn't exist, France would still be a very good deck, honestly. France and Italy lacks tanks, that's true. You would definitely feel it a lot more in team games, that is for sure. I'm mostly talking about 1v1s. But for team games, yes, they would lack tanks. But you would, and you would presumably, no, you'd probably, I don't know if you'd still, if would still have 2 cards of the area, then it would probably only have 1 card then. Beautiful new pay to win deck. I don't think it's pay to win. Italy itself, it might be pay to win when it comes to blue mix though. It adds a lot of stuff to blue mix that are yeah, very, very good. Okay, how do we want to do this? We're playing against Red Dragons. Red Dragons, without saying too much, is actually got quite some boosts. I'm not sure. I don't think we're particularly good at fighting. Let's go for here and hope we don't die to J7 spam, alright? What do you think about homemade guns from pipes? I like him in Fallout 4? I don't know what you want me to answer to this. Obviously we need to start with an automatic. I think it goes without saying. For the left, let's get some. Let's get one of you. Let's get one of you. Let's start with the CBT. Do we? He might start with a. He might. You know what? Let's start with an ASA. Let's start with an ASA one. Get a Sedum. 60mm here. It's also good one here. Centauro. Oh, I have them in the wrong order. Oh my god, what did I do to my infantry tab? I kind of want numbers over. I should probably still go this. Actually, I can save a few points. I don't need the ASAP. 30 points, you got 45. What are your thoughts on the DLC so far? I think it's great. I think it's very good. There are, of course, some issues that Italy brings when it comes to overall game balance, but some things just couldn't be avoided. We tried our best to keep... okay, let me put it this way, right? I think overall, the whole package, both Italy and everything it brings and all the balance changes, are definitely a net positive for the game. Easily. I think the game will just overall be in a much better state. Which doesn't mean that there aren't any issues with this DLC. Doesn't see them have a variant with Mistral? I think it does, but it's also a prototype, I think. And generally Eugen tries to avoid prototypes when it doesn't add something very crucial or something to the deck. Yeah, I was figuring he would do that, but I tried to gamble with the ASA one. I mean we when I say we. I was not the only one with who had impact on this tank, or an impact on this tank. Others did as well.
Avete bisogno di un passaggio?
Need a mortar. I don't have a mortar yet. Alright, all this shit is going on at a different side, so let's scrap that.
Signor sì, signore. Chi vuole che trasportiamo?
Those are ATGMs.
Il plotone è formato e pronto.
Oh, Centauro has 3 armor, so it doesn't die to the 16 AP.
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. Stiamo facendo una ricognizione di quest'area.
Let's keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. We need some infantry.
Un buon esploratore è un esploratore morto, così si dice. Signor sì, signore.
Where are the funny rockets at? Okay, I'll get some funny rockets. Those are line infantry squads, okay. Should get a I should probably get an F-104G and try to bomb that.
Muoviamoci, a tutto gas.
Or maybe not, because they're still playing there. Definitely got spotted there. Let's see if we can. Just reach, hoping I could reverse it in time.
Il plotone è formato e pronto.
That is these. Does he bring
Hai qualcosa per me?
I bring a Biban Po in there. Oh, I just got side. Oh, the side shots. The side shots. Oh, no, no, no. Not like this. Oh no. Not like this. But let's see.
Controllati e pronti.
Ah, that's the problem. You're so close to the air spawn. God damn it. Oh no. Everything's falling apart. Wait, why did... Oh, they spawned from here. Oh no, no, no. I'm getting wrecked. Those two Alpini, I went from here and I didn't check where they spawned from. Shite. Well, that's horrible.
Devo essere sempre.
We're in a world of hurt now. Okay, let's see if we can bait the CTCs in here. Maybe he doesn't think I have those.
Devo essere sempre.
Oh yeah. Look at this, look at this. One of you missed. Come on. Come on, stop missing! Please! Okay, thank you. At least one of them is dead.
Devo essere sempre.
Oh, motherfucker got stunned there. Oh, one of them still got out. God damn it.
Qualche ordine, signore? Alcuni apprezzano il mio stile di volo.
There's the aim time. Oh, there's Gong Bob Yong!
Che Dio abbia pietà dei miei nemici, perché io non ne avrò. Alcuni apprezzano il mio stile di volo.
Oh, it's all going wrong. Okay, I think it's time for fire starter. It's CV up. No! No! Okay, those are just... Okay, they're nothing, they're nothing. I should not have done the fire starter move. Echo? Echo? Okay, just move this. It does have a pretty short salvo, yes. A salvo of, I think, 8. Like I said, it went through a lot of variations of trying to keep it balanced, trying to keep it fair, trying to keep it fun.
Veterinaria non è uno
Oh no! I did cancel my fire starter move and bought 2 60mm. This is a bad tech challenge. Oh no, oh no. Damn, that double area to side shot though. Dang. What do you think about a 55-point water? I think it's decent. Important thing is just it carries a decent amount of ammo, right? Which it does. I think
non se lo aspettano.
it is actually really strong.
Lì creeremo un po'.
F104 is weak. Yeah, this is the lower tier F104. The other one is better for sure. Whoa, the tank can't spot me. What the hell?
Signore,
My medium stealth, but it was just... I don't have the AP. I don't have the AP. Come on. Oh, let's just GG out. Who's one? Different. The thing with the 90-point one is you get 3 of them, right? What about UK? But Italy doesn't need a coalition. He says as he got completely destroyed by Red Dragons. But Red Dragons is good now. Alright, let's use the bigger, better one, okay? Thoughts on Italy Marines? I'll be honest, I don't know. It's probably not great, but let's see. I think their infantry is good, but Marines, Blue Marines is great. It's very good, but I think any other Marine deck usually struggles quite a bit. Like look at the tanks, right? You don't get the Centauros either, and Marines. That's the other issue. Is the only spec that has a restricted air tab, and you notice it here, right? US Marine might be the only other exception. Also, I hate Nuclear Winter. Nuclear Winter just it's not my map. I thought we were going to get the 120mm Centauro. Well, I think some people were also thinking we might get a 120mm Roycat. Wasn't there a prototype for that as well? You only won because you were stream sniping. Increase voice line volume. I hope it's gonna be the voice line volume. With Eugene, you never know. I didn't really notice their voices as well. Maybe something was slightly bugged. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just too used to them by now. Italy versus France, then unknown. Why is there a C13 but not a Dardo? Well, presumably because the Dardo is out of time frame. The C13 was at least an in-time frame prototype. C13 as an IFV? Well, I assume there was no space to carry both the gun plus ammo and infantry. Those are 60mm rounds, right? And it would probably be pretty cracked. I know people don't like that they don't have an IFV. I think it's good. For one, it helps keep the incredibly good infantry be somewhat balanced, at least within Italy. Keyword maybe being somewhat. But it also adds flavor. I used to hate this as well, but I think it's good. It makes the deck feel different. The fact that you don't get any IFVs or armed helicopters, you notice it, but I think it's good. I mean, I can see why people want it, but I can also see, or in my opinion, this just is just good. Wait, he's playing Marines, right? E13 with 60mm is quite something that can take the role of an IFV. Well, besides the balance implications, I don't know if it could carry infantry. Like, it's basically an HVMS, right? But the HVMS is not an IFV either. Presumably because there just wasn't any space. I guess what you might be able to do is like fit in a two-man team like the Million 2 squad or something. What else do we want? Do we have two CVs? We do. Get a mortar. Get a Milan too. 60mm at a 4-man capacity. Recon transport with Komsubin would be pretty funny. Probably not all that great. Because you'd want the Komsubin to be pretty mobile, I reckon.
Ci dia solo le coordinate, signore.
Morgan it is.
Ci spostiamo. Ci spostiamo. Riposizioniamo le difese aeree, signore. Qualsiasi cosa voli, noi la portiamo giù.
One of you should be in here, actually.
Stiamo facendo una ricognizione di quest'area.
I forgot to start with one of you. God dang it. Oh, it was actually so important. Why does he split his infantry up? Am I supposed to be doing that? You don't need to. You can keep him in a stack. Release is on the 29th of August.
Buon esploratore è un esploratore
Oh no, his A109 is updated. Oh no.
Prenda il binocolo, caporale.
We can't win this. It's so Jover.
Stiamo facendo una ricognizione di quest'area.
Was it an Ace M80? It's an F104. Oh, it's that one.
Ci intrufoliamo. Lì creeremo un nuovo
Would be a shame if it was so much faster, no? So there's not a lot of stuff here.
Gli esploratori sono pronti, signore. Hai notato qualcosa?
Oh boy.
Sputi il rostro.
Ah shit, I couldn't unload that in time. That sucks.
Gli esploratori sono pronti.
That sucks big time. Water, you stay back.
Qualcuno ha chiamato un taxi?
Oh. Oh.
Al suo servizio.
Well, even... Oh, those are Komsubin.
Al suo servizio, signore. Cannoni controllati e pronti. Ha bisogno di altri occhi,
I
signore.
missed!
Qualche cliente per una corsa in taxi?
Enter.
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. In movimento. Pronto, signore.
And that AP, man.
Nulla da segnalare. Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi.
Okay, I did win here. That's good.
Prenda il binocolo, caporale.
No!
Fuoco, distruggeteli. Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore? Gli esploratori sono...
Oh no, 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 no! Got caught out in the open.
Prenda il binocolo.
It's a K1.
Il plotone è formato e pronto.
Oh, that's some plane spam. What did I even lose? I lost an Alpini squad?
Ricevuto, cambiamo posizione.
Definitely get some stuff here. It's way too. Come on, please hit 25%. Okay, well, maybe not. Get a supply truck? I did.
Hai notato qualcosa? Lì creeremo un nuovo punto di osservazione.
Lagunari, interesting. Those are the new Marine 15-man line squads.
Ci piacciono le coordinate. Lì creeremo un nuovo punto di osservazione. Odio camminare. Spostatevi, signorine, disperdetevi.
More of these bad boys. We get some of you. Let's just get another Mark 3.
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. Qualche ordine, signore?
Oh, that's a cluster plane, not a cheetah. You can also see automatic doesn't just absolutely destroy planes anymore, like on its own.
Ha bisogno di
Which
altri
I
occhi,
think is
signore.
good, because it was way too strong.
Hai notato qualcosa? Fuoco, distruggeteli! Prenda il binocolo, caporale. Più grande è, meglio è.
And get you out alive. It's a bit risky with this automatic.
Non è la mia guerra! Il mondo è composto da 15 persone, gli artiglieri e i bersagli.
Oh, that's seed. Oh, that's the Kurnas. You saw I actually survived the first laser guard bomb, right?
Buon esploratore è un
Crazy good.
esploratore morto, così si dice. Senza di noi sareste ciechi.
I think we can probably still walk in there. No. Get another sea dump for some additional. Technically, seed is also Kurnas. That's true. Well, I meant the second thing. I was like, oh, that's a
Parte al suo fucile.
normal Kurnas. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's exactly what human. I'm sorry, I just can't think.
Il plotone è formato e pronto. Formazione di marcia, muovetevi.
I lost my recon there. That's not cool.
Altri occhi, signore.
That's not cool at all.
Il plotone è formato e pronto. Non è la mia guerra.
Sea Cobra, that's just a basic tow.
Non è la mia guerra. Avete bisogno di un passaggio?
Nice.
Il plotone è formato e pronto.
You survived. That's not very
Diamo
cool.
loro un po' di tempo. Sta parlando con me?
I think I'll actually get a CV here. As you can see by, well, me just straight up buying a CV.
Diamo loro un po' di tempo.
Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have bought the CV yet.
Signor sì, signore.
Oh, that's a side shot. Very
Il
good.
nemico è a tiro.
Oh, and the Apilas. Oh, the wombo combo. That ain't Falco. I'm not gonna get that K1. Oh, but overall pretty good.
Posizioniamo le difese aeree, signore. Pronti a sparare, signore.
Oh, got it. Nice.
Qualche ordine, signore?
Nice. Together with the Sedum. It's a good trade.
Noi la portiamo giù.
Very good trade, in fact.
Qualsiasi cosa voli, noi la portiamo giù.
Look at it go. Nice.
Nulla da segnalare.
Don't look at that go. Don't look at my 040 go.
Droni controllati e pronti. Sputi il rospo. Sta parlando con me? Sta parlando con me?
040 has 3 MGs, 2 MGs.
Fuoco, distruggeteli. Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi.
You're almost out of ammo. They do run out of ammo pretty quickly.
Non è la mia guerra. Fai qualcosa per me? Il plotone è
25 seems crazy. It is quite good. It is quite good, but it's also tracked only as one armor.
Gli esploratori sono pronti, signore.
That's a CV.
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi.
Let's get another automatic here.
Va bene, tesori, cosa state aspettando?
Get some cock and ball torture going.
Da lì potremo vedere meglio. Accelerate, abbiamo fretta. Sì, signore. Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore? Ho bisogno di controllare il rotore di coda. Nulla da segnalare. Qualcuno ha chiamato un taxi. Muoviamoci, a tutto gas.
Alright, sorry, I had to mute myself there for a second.
Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore?
Yeah, CBT still alive. That's nice. Honestly, I think it's worth
Tenetevi forte.
doing this.
Siamo. Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi.
What's my 040 situation? You're spotted. I don't like that. I think there's still some Komsubin in there.
In attesa di nuovi ordini, signori.
Oh, there they are. Well, these are out of ammo, these mortars. Let's get new ones.
Non è la mia guerra.
I hate that my Rican just keeps dying over here.
Signore. Avete bisogno di un po' di potenza di fuoco in più.
Oh, these Maro are getting wrecked. It's very good.
Qual è il problema?
Get you out of there.
Qualcosa per me.
Let you live another day. Get some C13s going. Let's not get you dying just yet.
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. Il rosso. Qualsiasi cosa voli.
I need to get an ASAP or some shit. This is getting mighty annoying.
Sì, signore.
I have to be careful here. I don't want to get sideshot by these Komsubin.
Hai notato qualcosa? Ci spostiamo alla nuova posizione di tiro. Che succede, signore? Gli esploratori sono pronti, signore.
Yeah, that's just getting destroyed by those vehicles. Let's get some Col Moskin. Maybe we can drive in here. Them and maybe one of you.
Ha bisogno di altri
You know, with the automatic here, I should easily just do this.
Ha bisogno di altri occhi, signore. Sputi il rosso.
I'd like a rocket left or something. That's pretty funny. Okay, they also missed, so that's good.
Passo.
No, oh, I was too zoomed in.
Buon esploratore è un esploratore morto. Così si dice. Pronti a colpirli, signore. Senza di noi sareste ciechi.
Nice, it's an AMX-10. Oh no, I keep shooting at that. He just briefly lost line of sight, so he wanted to switch targets. Oh, come on.
Buon esploratore è un
Nice, kill that thing.
così si dice.
Oh, hello, Humvee. You missed again!
Pronti a sparare, signore.
It doesn't hit, at least.
Di noi sareste ciechi.
Can you stay alive?
Chi vuole che trasportiamo?
Another one can maybe get some info. I need some AA actually. What am I doing?
Pronti a sparare, signore. Pronti a colpirmi, signore. Ho bisogno di controllare il rotore di coda. Il plotone è formato e pronto. Checklist completata.
We should get like an. Oh yeah, I have these guys. Let's not forget about that. Ah, my seat was that far up. What am I doing?
Un buon esploratore è un esploratore morto. Così si dice. Il capitano e il suo equipaggio vi danno il benvenuto a bordo.
Oh, you kept that as well, huh? Mm-hmm.
Signore.
How interesting.
Aspettiamo i suoi ordini, signore. Aspettiamo solo che qualche bersaglio.
Oh, the fucking HE.
Pronto, signore.
Dodging is actually not as easy. Oh my god.
Rosa vince. Che succede, signore? Cosa può fare
I am
la fanteria
cringe.
per lei, signore?
I have this thing as well. Let's not forget about that. I'm actually so bad at Seed Micro this game. Holy.
Il plotone è formato e pronto.
But that's also the problem of not having something like a Tansam or a Crotan, right? You're actually still alive, huh? You missed again? Come on, man!
Il plotone è formato e pronto. Sta parlando con me?
Let's get another one. It's a Kernus, it's a seed.
Lì creeremo un nuovo punto di osservazione.
Nice.
Attesa di istruzioni. Sta parlando con me?
Oh, there's one hit. It's two hits. Nice.
Vai avanti, passo. Sputi il rostro. Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi.
I was slightly underestimated. Oh, yeah, underestimated. No!
Avvicinamento.
Careful.
Più grande è meglio è. Perché devo essere sempre io?
You killed the leopard. Not a good trade, though.
Si riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile.
Oh, really? You got a free shot off? That's disgusting.
Cosa per me?
Oh, and you get a side shot! Somehow you lived, though.
Pronto, signore. Sta parlando con me?
Don't pop up. Yep. Oh my god, just from all the sides. No. Stay down there, stay down there.
Qualche aggiornamento?
I have this. I have like no eyes on the field, like none. Nada.
Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore? I nuovi ordini, signore.
That shot? Oh, that was a hit. Not a kill, but a hit. Careful with this.
Signore.
Yeah, I have nothing against this. I have this, but it's not gonna be great. Oh, you almost got punished for that. No, I did get it! The animation just bugged out.
Qual è il problema? Comando, ripetete.
Nice, good kill. Good kills.
Dottore. Ha bisogno
The HP the FOB shows in the armor is actually wrong. Like, it's not the same as it shows in game, but it got increased by 50%.
Senza di noi sareste ciechi.
Like before, it shows 20 in the armory or vanilla. Ooh, there's Lagunari there. SAS there, spicy. That was one of my mortars? Get some. Get like a Centauro because it's wheeled. Infantry.
Vai avanti, passo. Pronto, signore.
Did I lose? I lost all my C-dams, by the way. It's evac before it's like. Yeah, I'm overstaying my welcome.
Vai avanti, passo.
Still need to get rid of the CVFS. Oh, that's not very nice of you. Good kill.
Lì creeremo un nuovo punto di osservazione. Stiamo facendo una ricognizione di quest'area.
Actually, I have a C-dam here. Stay at max range with. Oh, one shot, no! Oh, oh no, the SS. Did the SS shoot me as well? Maybe they did as well, and I didn't notice.
Ci intrupoliamo.
We need to get a CV in here. Like yesterday.
Gli esploratori sono pronti, signore. Senza di noi sareste ciechi. Non posso parlare con lei dei miei incarichi precedenti, signore. Quali sono, signore? Sì, signore. Sta parlando con me? Pronti a colpirmi, signore.
You're still alive. Oh, I think the. Oh, my other ASA2 died as well. When did that die? What the frick? What the freaking frick?
Avete bisogno di un passaggio? Senza di noi sareste ciechi. Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore? Sì, signore.
Let's just find AA sometimes to be really awkward with this deck. The new Italian names aren't in yet.
Al suo servizio, signore.
I presume the names that are in are from when they introduced the Italian names to Steel Division.
Muovetevi. Noi, signore.
Get back there, get back there. Oh my god, they just got murdered so fast. Holy shit.
Mettetevi in piedi. Muoviamoci. Sta parlando con me? Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore? Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore? Cannoni controllati e pronti. Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. Avete bisogno di un qualcuno? Devo essere sempre.
Like an M47 here.
Il mondo è composto da questi.
Last thing I want is like some shit sneaking through there.
Le nostre vite in pericolo. Stiamo facendo una ricognizione di quest'area. Spostatevi, signorine, disperdetevi.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Il plotone è formato e pronto.
Oh, hello, it makes sense. Let's go. Ah, he still got me with that. Wait, what? Are they Komsubin down there?
Scusi, signore.
They are.
Informazioni riservate.
Sneaky Komsubin.
Qual è il problema? Senza di noi sareste ciechi. Perché devo essere sempre... Sì, signore.
They're ticking a lot. Get some stuff in here.
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. Signor sì, signore.
Alright, completely forgot about these guys moving in there with the Oculus. But thankfully I have 2 MGs each. That is... People underestimate that so much. Like, sure I took a lot of damage, but I survived. And when you can repair, that survival is so much more important.
Signor sì, signore.
Not my supply truck, I need that for continued survival.
Ordini, signore.
I have to be careful that I don't get sideshot by this... Yep, by this AMX-10 right there.
Quali sono i suoi ordini, signore?
What a menace.
Signor sì, signore.
I live, bitch.
Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi. Pronti, signore. Quali sono i suoi ordini, signore?
Can't really move up with these guys. The Komsubin will just wreck me. Right, he has a hawk there. Only forgot about the hawk. I was like, right, he doesn't really have a lot of A. No, he has the hawk, so just... It's probably elite by now because he's killed 2 planes already. The range...
Odio camminare.
It's 10. So annoying.
Prenda il binocolo, caporale. Pronti, signore. Li stiamo raggiungendo, signore.
That's such a huge kill.
Senza di noi sareste ciechi. Stiamo facendo una ricognizione di quest'area. Più grande è, meglio è.
Get 2 kilo.
Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore?
These units are so ridiculous in a defensive position. Honestly, in any position, but they are just ridiculously good, these Alpini.
La situazione è sotto controllo. Qualche cliente per una corsa in taxi? Un buon esploratore è un esploratore morto. Così si dice.
Really, my mortar?
Signor sì, signore. Ai suoi ordini, signore. Prenda il binocolo, caporale.
Still need to get rid of this hole there. It's so annoying.
Io e il mio staff siamo pronti, signore.
This cluster or whatever.
Hai qualcosa per me?
Oh, that poor K1.
Qualsiasi cosa voli, noi la portiamo giù. Nulla da segnalare.
Another CDAM on the field.
Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore?
Oh, that's supplies. Can't let that happen.
Dove ha bisogno di noi, signore?
Move this Centauro over, it doesn't do anything there.
Il mondo è composto da due tipi di persone.
Lagunari moving back in there. Recon Centauro would have a lot there, probably, but I'm by no means saying it's bad, but I just... The Recon
Cannoni
thingamabob,
controllati e pronti.
this thing here, it's just too good to pass up on.
Gli esploratori sono pronti, signore. Chi vuole che trasportiamo? Qualcuno ha
I still want...
chiamato
I don't feel comfortable in this position. I think I have to push here. Because it's so little real estate I have here.
noi, signore. Hai notato qualcosa?
Okay, good, that's just closer, doesn't really do much.
Hai notato qualcosa? Signor sì, signore.
Enough fuel and ammo for now.
Hai notato qualcosa?
These things are so good.
Muoviamoci.
Like I said, I think that's a sleeper hit of all the units here. Okay, one.
Riduce sempre Alfante al suo fucile.
Can I buy another mortar? I did.
Si riduce sempre Alfante al suo
Counter-camped.
fucile.
That's unfortunate.
Signor sì, signore. In attesa di nuovi ordini, signore. Un buon esploratore è un esploratore morto. Così si dice.
Come on, I believe in you.
Hai notato qualcosa?
Nice.
Aiuto! Da lì potremo vedere meglio. Senza di noi sareste ciechi. Aiuto!
Good kill. Get another one in there. Move the Centauro up there.
Qual è? Hai qualcosa per me? Aiuto!
Ah, that's a K1. Fortunate.
Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore?
But this means the AMX 10 moved down there a while ago, right?
Sapevo che non ci avresti lasciato in
But line of sight. Okay, no, I was just too slow with my
Colazione a letto?
my
Il nemico è a
smoke.
tiro,
Just
blocchiamo anche noi.
right. He's. I'm so stupid. I just realized LVT-57A1. He gets the American. He's playing.
Cosa state aspettando?
In my mind, it was just the Italian LVTP the entire time without a grenade launcher. I completely forgot he gets that
Signor
thing.
sì, signore.
Ugh.
Formazione di combattimento, squadra.
Ah, I got spotted. Well, time for CVD combat.
È un onore servire sotto il suo comando. Quali sono i suoi ordini, signore? Perché devo essere sempre? La ricevo forte e chiaro. Il plotone è formato e pronto. Ordini, signore.
Oh, he hit. He actually hit. God damn it. There's SAS here, so I have to be careful.
Un buon esploratore è un esploratore morto. Così si dice.
Fairness.
Hai qualcosa per me? Sputi il rospo.
Dead.
Nulla da segnalare.
Very good.
Non è la mia guerra.
You can sneak in there with this.
Si riduce sempre
Oh,
al
there's
fante e al
RPS 56 in there. Careful. Break line of sight! Come on!
Signor sì, signore.
Come on!
Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore? Si riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile. Quali sono, signore? Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore? Hai qualcosa per me? Qualche ordine, signore?
Okay, we gotta pick up and get double tapped by a small.
Cosa
And
può
there's
fare la
two of
fanteria
them.
per lei, signore?
It's the other Kernes.
Cosa può
Oh, good shot. Good shot. Oh, the timing. Did you see they started aiming? Oh, it was. Oh, they're still too small there. Yeah, but this is over 2 minutes anyway, right?
Cosa vince?
Go to
Diamo loro un po' di tempo.
these guys there.
Serve qualcuno che si infiltri nelle linee nemiche. Chiamate un mezzo di soccorso, ci sono vittime!
That's the big aim extents. Oh, these fuckers have line of sight again. Oh, they missed.
Finalmente un po' di azione! Non posso parlare con lei dei miei incarichi precedenti. Qualche ordine, signore?
I forgot I said sensed. I sensed that. Oh no, it was just the empty mortar I sent there.
Pronti a colpirmi.
Did I send a 60mm? Oh, that's probably. Oh no! Right, there was another aim extend.
Il cielo è nostro.
Ground cluster is Glaron is using cluster F104Gs. No, I think he's just using cluster ones. The HE F104Gs are not available in Marines, I'm pretty sure.
Pronti a sparare, signore.
What did you get hit by? SAS? Oh, there's SAS there?
Noi, signore.
Cheeky bugger. Cheeky little bugger.
Pronti a
Right.
sparare, signore.
Automatic, let's go. Aww. 6 armor doesn't save me.
Sono nel bel mezzo di una lotta! La situazione è sotto controllo.
No! No! No CV kill for you. How are you feeling about Italy so far? Anything noteworthy? Well, I mean, that's the obvious, right? The automatic, the Alpini 90, I think they're pretty obvious. I think this is really just a sleeper hit. I mean, obviously, like you said, obviously, recon vehicle with great range is great, or like a really good unit. But I think the 60mm is just the fact that it's wheeled compared to the HVMS is just such a big deal. Such a big deal. I think we played decently, but I think the horrible radar micro just cost us. What Italy really can struggle against is just plane spam, I think. Against that, you need the Hawks. If you don't have, if you use the, honestly, against blue for plane spam, I don't know. But either just having the Hawks or just early on just investing into like a double or triple stack of the SAMs would have helped me a lot. I think I was, as I tend to do, just saving way too much on AA, and it just cost me in the long run. I think ground game was mostly fine. I just didn't invest too much into dealing with the planes. I think I just underestimated the ground gameplay that Blue 4 Blue Marines gets. So I was thinking that I would have a much easier time than I actually did. Oh well. It was a good game though, I think. I think it was a very good game. Tell me the other games is dead. Leak what, Raz? What do you want me to leak? Time to show stuff outside of Italy? We're not supposed to. We're not supposed to. So I shall not, because we got asked not to. I mean, yes, I know. I'm not saying it's like straight forbidden. I'm saying that we're not like straight up supposed to go through everything that changed, etc. You know, be it as it may. Um, let's quickly build a. Let's build a Italy mech deck. Or Moto. Do you want mech or Moto? You probably want Moto for the Centauros, right? Moto, mech, Moto. Moto, mech. I count thus far 3 for Moto, 2 for mech. Moto. Oh no, you said Moto already. 3 for 3. I'm not counting multiple messages double. You have Mech Centauro, yeah. That's a vote for Moto. This is the only time you will see Mech. Mech. Moto. Support. I should have done a poll. How do I make a poll again? I forgot. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Mech. Moto. No, not add option. Remove option. Oh god. There you go. I'm way too late for this, but there you go. You vote. Damn, I should just vote. There's so many more people actually voting instead of typing in chat. It seems it's close. It seems Moto is winning. No, now it's even again. Mech is winning. You think the DLC is gonna be around $10? Probably, but I have no idea. People want to see Mech, huh? Oh my god, Mech is actually winning. Recount this is horse shit. Alright, Mech it is. Mech has won. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was expecting Moto to win, but dang. Color me surprised. ACM 80, do we need it for the recon squad? We don't necessarily, so we can use it for the infantry CV. Maybe we're gonna use some evolve with Artie this time around. LP. So okay, here's the thing: Mech does not get infantry veterancy anymore. You still get a slots, but you don't get free veterancy anymore. But you get 2 vet steps on in the vehicle tab now. But you still get a slots. You still get a cheaper slots. So it's more about spam of, normal vet infantry and less about. So now you have the spam and variety, but not the vet. Before you had both, right? Which made Mech so strong because you get both the variety, both the numbers, and the high vet, right? Which was just so huge because infantry is just the most important part of the game. I'm gonna take a card of these guys. I'm gonna take you, of course. Maybe 2 cards of you upvetted. They're still good at infantry grinding, right? For some reason you get the Lagunari, which is interesting. Obviously, we need these guys. Milan. Maybe I just take one card, honestly. Milan. I think I'm also gonna take a Milan 1. Now you know what? I'm gonna take a card of these bad boys. So people have seen them. Since we're running a fob, I'm gonna run these. I'm gonna run this RT. Automatic down with it. What am I doing? Automatic. Hog. Sedum and a mortar. Or 40. Might run the Mark 2A as well. We need these guys. We need this. That thing is nice too. Would like to have. Oh no, this is 40 plus 1. Maybe I'm gonna run. No, I'm gonna run this thing here, I think. I usually don't really buy 12. They are pretty expensive, admittedly. So you get 2 vet steps, which means you get to get almost anything on the lead when you're playing Mech in here, which is pretty funny. I think I'm gonna go double ASF, but no HE bomber, and instead doubling down on anti-tank. But I'm gonna run seed. We still have 3 activation points left. So I think I'm also gonna put in the 90mm here. It's pretty neat, honestly. It's pretty neat. Do you think that Mech will be in a good spot now, or will it still be either too strong or now too weak? It will definitely not be too weak. I still predict that Mech is gonna be in various forms top pretty high up. But I do expect Blue Motor to be on average the best 1 versus 1 deck for like ranked and such. Probably followed by Baltic Motor, honestly. Yeah, this will be our deck. I do get 2 cards of Centauro, but I don't think I will need them because, oops, with Mech I don't really have the wheel presence that I would have with Moto, so I don't see the need of running 2 cards. As great as they are, if you're not having an overall fast and wheel deck, it's hard to really make good use of 2 cards unless you're playing like, let's say in standard 1 versus 1s, right? If you're playing team games or non quote unquote standard settings, might have a very different. Might very well be that 2 cards are worth it, right? Even outside of, even in standard 1 versus 1s, depending on your playstyle, in Mech 2 cards might very much be worth it, but yeah. And the Riken Centauro you do not get in Mech, as you just saw, in case you weren't paying attention. Alrighty. Let's see if we can actually get a win done in here. Okay. We're playing against. So, we're playing against Conrad Moto. Our infantry fights are gonna be like the straight 1 versus 1 infantry. Probably not gonna be as strong because commandos, but we are cheap. I wanna fight in this area here, so let's try that. Let's see if we can get like some presence in there. I'm gonna get something there. Like 2 Alpinis. Would be pretty fun. Let's get an automatic here. Let's get 2 of these bad boys to get a foothold here. Get it with 290mm. Then for the forest, we want some. Don't really need a lot of AT, honestly. So let's spam some Panteria, get some these behind. Like a triple stack of these, maybe? Like they have, for 25 points less, you get better RPM and such, so let's try something like that. Get some Recon in there. Let's give that a shot. No wins, winless, maidenless. Oh no. How are you doing, Jackie? Hope you're doing good. Better than ever, damn. Skibbity Biden. Trump is using Hitler's language. Has anyone seen that Skibbity Biden from one of those American late night shows, whatever they're called? There's so many of them. I don't know even which one. It was one of the. Was it on? It wasn't Jimmy Fallon. Oh, which one was it? What the Sigma? Oh, it was so bad. I think if you search for Skibbity Biden, you will find it already. It's I only oh no, it only shows me the Skibbity Biden. Didn't show me from which one it was. It is so bad. Stephen Colbert. Oh yeah, it was him. Colbert, whichever it is. Yeah. It is so bad.
Avete bisogno di un passaggio?
See if we can get in there. That would be pretty neat.
Hai notato qualcosa?
With some stingers.
Al suo
And you know what? We
servizio.
should probably move one of these in there just to make sure nothing
Chi vuole che
untowards
trasportiamo?
happens there.
Lì creeremo un nuovo punto di osservazione.
Trump is using Hitler's language. Will we update your tier list for Italy? Yeah, if I remember to do that. Ooh, Mexas. So many of them. Those are 3 Mexases. Oh boy. Did I get some elite shit? I did not get a single of them. I'm so used to the vehicle type just not being so great that I just straight up forgot to get units from there. Didn't get a mortar either. Oh my god. This is such a bad opener.
Ha bisogno di altri occhi, signore. Da lì potremo vedere meglio.
The Vickers. The dead one.
Pronti a sparare, signore.
Ooh, one shot me at that range. Dang.
Buon esploratore. È un esploratore morto. Così si dice. Da lì potremo vedere meglio.
Shoot at this, please.
Qualche cliente per una corsa in taxi? Chi vuole che trasportiamo? Al suo servizio, signore. Pronti a sparare, signore. Hai notato qualcosa?
Bam, bam, bam. Oh!
Hai qualcosa per me?
Oh god, all of this just died. I did not expect so many Mexases.
Ingaggiamo l'obiettivo.
But we still got in there. Just by sheer numbers.
Signore. Ok, arriveremo il più velocemente possibile. Missile anticarro carico. Signor sì, signore.
Wolverines.
Da lì potremo vedere meglio.
Get a CV going.
Qualcuno ha chiamato un taxi?
Could also get some AA going? I don't know what I'm doing here, man.
Signor sì, signore.
Wolverine.
Inizia a diventare pericoloso. Prenda il binocolo.
Running out of ammo. Funny.
Vai avanti, passo. Cognizione di quest'area. Non è la mia guerra!
You can just walk in there, maybe.
Vai avanti, passo.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
Camminare. Sta parlando con me? Ha bisogno di far saltare qualche carro, signore? Hai notato qualcosa? Sta parlando con me?
Missed! 86. 86%. Okay, he missed as well. Oh my god, I'm getting side shot. What are you doing? One of these 040s just got side shot by this Mexas. Did you see this? It was actually so cringe.
Sarà un combattimento in piedi?
Keep reversing, keep reversing. Holy smokes.
Squadra anticarro operativa, signore.
Did he just use holy smokes unironically? Yeah. Yeah, he did.
L'artiglieria
But also some elite commandos. Would be a shame if we'd caught out in the open there.
Nemico! Aspettiamo i suoi ordini, signore. Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore? Statevi, signorine, disperdetevi.
Okay, now reverse. Get some repairs. We get like one of you here.
La situazione è sotto controllo. Aspettiamo solo che qualche bersaglio passi di lì e poi... Non è la mia guerra! Qualche ordine, signore? Quali sono i suoi ordini, signore?
Up front, it's not gonna do too much to us or anything. Talk to her memes, man.
Passo.
This is so from last week. It's so not cool anymore.
Quali sono i suoi ordini?
Get with the times, old man.
Gli esploratori sono pronti, signore.
Just annoy this Mexas a bit. There's still SASR somewhere there. And the Wolverine as well. That stuff is gonna come around eventually. I can freaking feel it.
Più grande è, meglio è. Cosa può fare
How
la
did you
fanteria
take
per lei,
damage? Oh, you
signore?
shot it. Okay, you got shot at by something.
Muoviamoci, a tutto gas. Ok, arriveremo.
Yeah,
il
these
più
guys died.
velocemente
Or that thing
possibile.
died.
Qualcuno ha chiamato un taxi? Hai notato
Good for you.
qualcosa?
Even if he does take this with the SASR, I'll be honest.
Nuovo in viaggio.
What's he gonna do with that?
Sì, signore. Hai qualcosa per me? Di nuovo in viaggio.
Wolverine.
Sputi il rospo. L'artiglieria aggiunge dignità a quella che altrimenti sarebbe una volgare rissa. Signor sì, signore! Se il nemico è a tiro, lo siamo anche noi! Non è la mia guerra! Si riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile. Formazione di marcia, muovetevi!
Let's get more of these bad boys for the actual grinds. Oh, I could get my Milan there. Should never have moved that
Pronti a sparare,
thing there.
signore.
That unit.
Pronti a colpirli.
There they are.
Capite contro quelli ancora una volta. In attesa di nuovi
And Alpini doing a good job. Nice, these guys got killed.
Avete bisogno di un passaggio?
Get the supply truck out of here. Stinger died, that's okay.
Non è la
But
mia
you're just
guerra.
out there in the open chilling.
Qualche cliente per una corsa in taxi?
Oh, non puoi bersaglieri!
Signore? Non è la mia guerra. Pronti a colpirli, signore.
Let's see if we can get you out of there. Too much shit coming there.
Lui, signore.
I'm not paying attention to these guys. It's good.
Signor, sì, signore. Odio camminare. Pronto, signore.
Ah, I can't get them out.
Il plotone è formato e pronto. Al suo servizio,
Oh,
signore.
that's annoying with the leopard. Wait, was there still a leopard ace one? I don't
Sta
remember.
parlando con me?
Killed one, I don't know if there was another one.
Pronti a colpirli, signore. Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore?
They both missed, that's funny. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Pronti a sparare, signore.
It was some RNG.
Sparare, signore.
Not a good
Ai
one,
suoi
mind you.
ordini, signore. Buon esploratore. È un esploratore
Please, drive down here. Didn't mean to do that.
Squadra anticarro operativa, signore.
There's the C-13s, there they are. Let's get... no, we got recon. Let's get a CV. With F-111s, I don't want to get an infantry CV because it just can't dodge.
Prenda il binocolo, caporale. Accelerate, abbiamo fretta.
Alpini are ridiculously good. New unit! No, it's just a renamed supply truck. But, hello!
Ci hanno individuato. Cosa può fare la fanteria per lei, signore?
Oh no, I actually got killed by the scimitar.
Ha bisogno di far saltare qualche carro, signore? Nulla da segnalare. Si riduce sempre al fante e al suo fucile.
But they actually have enough AP to one-shot me. Oh my god. Ah! No! The Mexas came in just in time for him.
Il plotone è formato e pronto.
It's okay, it's not a CV actually.
Qualcuno ha chiamato un taxi.
That is an F1. I was about to say, that's a prime F111 target right there. Oh, I guess it could have been worse, honestly. Some of that AA.
Vai avanti, passo.
Right. drive there like that.
In attesa di nuovi ordini. Hai notato qualcosa? Pronti a colpirmi.
I didn't remember that I told that Milan to move up, but okay. Oh, yeah, there's also my CV. Yes. Ugh. See, now with Mech, you actually struggle in forest fights against elite shock infantry and stuff like that. Before, you could get your own hordes of cheaper, but also elite shock infantry. Now you can't. So, and you actually feel it, and that's good. That's how it should be. Now, I should probably still be the favorite with my Technier, honestly. So beam 59 sound effect from Steel Division, it could be. The sound effects they use for the newer rifles, newer small arms. Really, that's in South Africa already. With our South African DLC. It's definitely not the same as the old one. Oh, turned just in time. Coward. Mech Inftab is worthless? Well, I wouldn't say so. But Moto became a huge indirect buff in a lot of ways, in my opinion. Which some Moto decks, yeah, wanted. But others didn't really need. Like Blue Moto, it didn't need those buffs. Or like, Blue Moto is just stronger than ever. Like both directly and indirectly. Oops. Like the nerfs it got, one way or another, easily made up for by what they get from Italy. And then of course, all the other top dogs got nerfed. Right? But unfortunately some of it was just unavoidable, right? Prototyping the Centauro wasn't a possibility. We would have liked to, but it just wasn't on the table, unfortunately. So, yeah. We will see. We will see how it turns out, right? I think Italy's in a good spot. Italy itself. It has some busted stuff, but the nation or the deck itself, I think, is fine. It's good, but by no means like S tier top dog, what have you. Alright. We can't get a win today. Yeah, I think the opener, the immediate opener didn't go well. And then I think I did some good stuff with my 3M Mark II Ace. But then the follow-up, I just struggled. Didn't buy the right units, it's a misplace here and there. But you also, I think, as great as like Alpini base, for example, are for grinding and such, you notice that they struggle against the vehicles. You notice that so much. Same with the basic Fanteria di Linea. Did I... The automatic misplay was also like, ugh. I was also a bit annoyed, but you know, it's to a certain extent understandable that I lost the automatic to the base to the Leopard AS1 Ricky. Oh, Mech can drown out the forest. You still, what do you now, if you, to win against something like Moto with Mech, you either just need to overwhelm, i.e. try to like single out units and overwhelm them, or make better use of your fire support. Your fire support, based on veterancy and such, is superior, and ideally you want to play. You don't want to want infantry engagements where the motor player can also just mass infantry into like focus spots, because then the shock infantry, if they can support each other, are gonna be tough to deal with. You want to single them out ideally, and of course you have better tanks and such. Just gotta play better than I did. Base Alpine is not for forest grind, yeah, probably, but that is one thing that I noticed for Italy. Italy struggles at infantry forest grinds. The only shock, for example, that you get in Mech are Alpini, which are great, but not perfect. You don't have the IFVs, you don't have real forest tanks. M47 kind of works, but only so much. Well, you have, of course, you have ways to do with vehicles in forests. When you go up against high tier infantry, high vet infantry in forests, Italy can really struggle. But it's good. It's good. So I probably shouldn't have pushed there to begin with, but it is what it is. I notice in like every single match I play with them that they can struggle with the infantry guns. I do get Lagunari. The problem with these squads is Super Bazooka. Once your Fanteria di Linea 90 or whatever else you have is dead, they're just useless against vehicles unless you get basic 5-pointers. You have great 5-pointers, but the problem is, quote unquote, problem. When you're playing against Moto, it's gonna be a lot of shock on elites. And they will deal with 5-pointers in forests. Period. And no, Lagunari are not shock, no, they're line infantry. But I think that's good. Italy has weaknesses, but it's still strong and capable. We saw how good it can be. You don't get Maro. I mean, for unspec Maro or Paracadutisti, yeah, they can work. But Maro will not struggle as much in forest because Splendicide has acceptable accuracy and at least 14 AP. So they can at least double tap up until 6 armor. Super Bazooka can't even double tap 3 armor. But you don't get them in Mech, right? So Mech, for example. And then in unspec, I find them tough to fit in. And even then, you're still gonna struggle against Moto. Most of good Moto decks because of higher bet. But it's fine. Obviously, right? I think Italy really likes something like Highway. I think Italy probably doesn't want to push where I just pushed. Deep forest fights, unless you're playing against a deck that is also not as great, is not where this deck shines at. It shines at Highway, where, for example, you can really make good use of Alpini 90. Right? You can make good use of that's where their tanks are also like really good at these ranges. The vehicles are really good there. C13, the Fiat. I think this is where this deck is the best. Where just clusters of small forests. Deep forests they don't like. And the very open field, I don't think they really like either, unless you're really doing a motor focused push. But with the lack of like proper heavy tanks, they might not be the best on open fields. But then again, they can definitely make up for that by having like Centauros and such. It depends on how you build your deck, of course. I don't build mine as motor focused as others might. My unspec deck, that is. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. You can of course look forward to more Italy in the upcoming days. And the DLC releases on the 29th, of course. Together with which is also when Eugene will release the entire patch log. And trust me, you can look forward to that. Even if you're not interested in Italy, look forward to the rest of the changes. Gonna bring some good stuff to this game, including some nerfs. So maybe if you really like your Kurnas, maybe you're not gonna look forward to that as much. Or if you really enjoy KTs, Either way, hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see you, well, hopefully in the next video. Bye bye.